Baby girl. Um, my dad was an amazing dad. My favorite and most endearing memory of him was a couple of days before he died, before he got to where he wasn't there anymore mentally. Um, my dad was diagnosed the day after my birthday, and the day of my birthday, I got to go through the temple to get my endowment for the first time. And my dad wasn't able to go. We didn't know at the time why. We just knew he was too weak to go. Um, and so I left the temple like super confused with a lot of questions that I wanted to talk to my dad about, but he wasn't there. So the day he got home from the hospital, we were sitting in their room, um, and I had told him, Dad, there's a lot of questions I have from the temple. So we kicked the members of the family who weren't allowed to be in the room for the conversation out, and I mean, it was just the most endearing conversation. I can't even really explain it. But he held my hand and he talked to me and he talked me through questions and confusions that I had, and then he said, I know you guys are sad. He said, but I'm not. And he was so calm, and he said, I'm ready to meet Jesus Christ and my Heavenly Father. And he said, I'm ready for Heavenly Father to reach his hand out and tell me, well done, thy good and faithful servant. And then at that point, he started choking up. But I would be freaking out if I found out I was terminally ill. But my dad was just so chill and calm, and he knew where he was going, and he was ready. That was my favorite, most endearing moment. But a funny story, when we were kids, we were all supposed to come home and clean the house. We lived in Montbello. And we all decided to go to the basement and play a game called Bloody Mary. And our brother TJ told us that if we said Bloody Mary 3 times, the lights would flicker on and off 3 times, and Bloody Mary would appear. So we all said it, and the lights flicked on and off 3 times. So we all started screaming at the top of our lungs, freaking out. Well, in our house, the stair light, it worked from the top or the bottom. And Dad got home and was very upset because chores were not done. So he flicked the lights to tell us to come upstairs. But he happened to do it right after. And so we start screaming at the top of our lungs, and our dear dad, shut up and get upstairs. So that was my funny story of my dad. He was an amazing man.